Today we're featuring yet another Kia story, and frankly I can't help it. Kia's doing great things in the automotive market, so there's been a lot to cover lately. And today it looks like they're trying to keep up that trend with the 2021 Kia Sorento crossover. Recently, all the talk in the industry has been about the Kia Telluride, which has been massively successful, and I'm sure you've heard it. We've covered it in a couple videos, but it's overall honestly a great SUV, and there's literally wait lists for people trying to get their hands on them right now. It's actually just kind of doing insane. So go ahead and check that stuff out if you're interested in it. But today, we're shifting focus a little bit, and now we're going to look at the spy shots for the 2021 Kia Sorento crossover. So big disclaimer first, yes, these images are on the Nürburgring. Some of you will recognize that right away, but don't get your hopes up. This is not a performance vehicle or anything like that. It's just undergoing normal endurance testing. Now that we got that out of the way, for some of you that have noticed that, let's dive into what we know about this vehicle. So first and foremost, even with the camo on the vehicle, we can already tell a lot about the styling, and really all we need to know is that's way more exciting than the previous Sorento. After the very successful launch of the Kia Telluride, which was actually designed here in the US and California at Kia USA's facility, it seems that the rest of the Kia designers have been given a little bit more leeway to have more progressive, exciting designs and continue this change in their lineup to more modern, kind of stylish, maybe edgy vehicles. Similar to what we're seeing in some other crossovers in the industry right now, the Sorento will have a pretty aggressive and exciting D-pillar, which is kind of angled back towards the front of the vehicle. Overall, the roofline stays nice and flat and pretty tall for a quote-unquote crossover vehicle to really make sure that all three rows have adequate headroom, which really starts to make this feel a little bit more like an SUV than a crossover, but sometimes those distinctions can get pretty blurred. It also appears in these images that the belt line of the vehicle is raised. So the belt line is more or less where the base of the windows are, the top of the hood, and the base of the glass on the rear hatch. That kind of line across the vehicle is generally referred to the belt line, but that seems to be a bit higher in this vehicle, which gives it a bit more of a presence on the road and a more massive or masculine feel, if you will. And that's where I feel like you start to see some of the inspiration from, like the Kia Telluride in this vehicle. Most likely the new Sorento will also ride on the new Hyundai Santa Fe platform, as well as using the same powertrains, meaning a naturally aspirated 2.4 liter inline 4, as well as a turbocharged 2 liter inline 4. Unfortunately, the current Sorrento's naturally aspirated V6 isn't likely to survive this transformation, and we're expecting a change just to those two 4-cylinder engines. On this new platform, there will still be front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options, and as you probably expected, the engines will be paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. I expect that the new Sorento will be unveiled by the end of 2019, and the pricing will probably increase a little bit. The current Kia Sorento starts about $27,000, with this new model being a little bit bigger and more refined. I'm expecting that price to bump up a little bit, so I'd expect to see the new price around $29,900 for a starting price. Well, that's about all we know for the new Sorento right now. Let me know in the comments what you think down below about this vehicle, the current generation, as well as these spy shots of the next generation. Overall, I think it's a pretty exciting change, and it's good to see the progress in these Korean brands. So they've really been making some great moves lately, and it looks like they have no plans to stop that anytime soon. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like down below, and make sure you subscribe to our channel, as well as check us out on foxautomotive.com and Apple News if you're interested in automotive news stories presented to you each and every day by fellow automotive enthusiasts. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.